Hey everyone, welcome back to our game of Dragonlance. We've been away on yet another hiatus because the summer is enjoyable and must be enjoyed. So if we're a little rusty, please forgive us. For you, it's been mere minutes, but for us, it's been weeks. So we will return to our session, joining our party as they made their way back from reclaiming Wheel Watch Outpost to return to Calaman, only to discover that not only has Marshal Vendry departed the city chasing down some Red Dragon army movement to the west, but apparently this force had splintered, and uh, Lord Baccharis, deciding this was the perfect time to strike down an enemy force that was all the weaker for being separated, convinced the governor, Miat, to allow him to lead a contingent of soldiers to strike this deadly blow to the enemy army. He also was able to get Darrett to come along with him and departed the city. We have discovered this through Marshal Vendry's aide, who also handed our party a letter begging the party to rush to Steel Springs as quickly as they could, the site where they expected to meet the enemy forces. He said that Lord Baccharis was leading them to ruin and was afraid of what would happen if they didn't receive help. Our party decided that this was a prompt course of action and immediately departed the city, making all haste to Steel Springs in hopes of reuniting with that military arm before they met with the Dragon Army forces. And so they did. Making their way west, they were able to get to Steel Springs just after battle had been met. Unfortunately, it was less of a battle and more of a massacre. We arrived to hastily retreating forces wounded in an outright clash with a superior enemy force that received reinforcements unbeknownst to the Calaman soldiers. Having saved some of these men and pushed back the enemies chasing them down, our party was able to reunite with Darrett and discover that not only had their forces immediately routed, potentially saving lives, and this was, of course, thanks to Darrett, but we also learned that Lord Baccharis and his son, who was also leading his own platoon of soldiers, met with fierce resistance. So much so that Baccharis the Younger and his retinue were surrounded by Dragon Army soldiers and laid to waste in such devastating fashion that they were presumed lost or dead in the fields and had to be left as the men retreated. But thankfully, with our party's presence, they were able to help with the retreat of Calaman's soldiers and eventually bring word back to the city ahead of Darrett's retinue to inform them of what had happened and to hopefully raise some level of alarm as to Calaman's weakened state with so many enemy soldiers so close to the city. Darrett had hoped to reunite with Marshal Vendry's forces, which were also operating in the Western Theater. These things being said, our party did successfully manage to make their way back to Calaman, where they discovered the city's gates had been lowered. Some fanfare had taken place in their absence. It appeared that a column of Solamnic knights had arrived at the city, bringing word of reinforcements from their orders. Now, as a brief refresher, the Solamnic knights, once heralded throughout the realm as pillars of honor and virtue and justice, have since fallen from grace when they were blamed for the cataclysm that essentially saw the gods' exodus from this entire realm of existence. So, some people don't like them. Uh, Go figure. However, given Calaman's isolation from its sister city-states and being threatened so directly by hostile enemy forces, I think people are more than happy to welcome any aid at this point. So much so that the murmurings were more of excitement than disappointment when these Solamnic Knights rode into the city. Now, one of our party is in fact an initiate of the Solamnic Knights, and our party made their way to the castle eagerly to see what was happening with these new soldiers that had arrived from the Knight Orders. This excitement would not last for very long, however, as we eventually did track down where these knights had ended up. They had apparently joined into a meeting with the city council, and when making their way to this meeting, they were held back from entering the council chambers by two of those said knights. Some of our party, more observant than others, noticed that their armor isn't exactly well maintained. It looks a little old. And they're being very cold. They won't speak to our group, and they won't let them pass into the council chambers beyond. With diplomacy clearly not going anywhere, Josephine decided enough with this farce and Misty stepped through the gap, entering into the council chamber halls and attracting their ire as they draw steel. And that is where our session ended several weeks ago, and it is where our session begins today. Welcome back, everybody. Please roll initiative.
Oh, wait! No!
Now we get to see Thrag's real side.
This is this one I thought I couldn't get any worse.
Actually, we did it twice. 5 is mine.
I don't remember what spells I have anymore.
Oh!
You changed me to 5. Sorry, it didn't register my roll, so I rolled again on accident. Well, on purpose, but didn't know it was going to take a minute. Perfect initiative for the action I'd just taken.
We still have a bunch of soldiers on
what
here.
What is the weather like today?
The weather today is just a little bit cloudy.
Okay.
No rain. Let's see. There we go. Boom. Add to combat tracker. Let's roll those initiatives. Okay. So this is going to be Theater of the Mind. So please be sure to get your combat trackers up and remember that you can target people by holding control and left-clicking what you want to go after.
Well, right now I can go after Thrag and Josephine. There we go.
Alright, so it looks like first up on our initiative order is Alafi. You are standing...
How far away is Josephine from them and us from them?
Well, I guess my question would be, Josephine, how far did you choose to step with that Misty Step?
Probably its maximum yard. Yeah, 30 feet.
Okay. So that would place Josephine, I would say, 40 feet past the party, giving about 10 feet of polite conversation distance between you and the knights.
Okay. So there's 10 feet of 10 feet to the knights from us, and like, and then you said 20 past?
In my head, that made sense, but as I'm playing it out, she would have stepped into the mist from where she was standing, so she's just 30 feet away.
30 feet away.
Yep.
Okay. That is too big of a circle. Never mind with that plan. That's a fireball-sized circle. And I don't want a fireball-sized circle in this situation.
What map were we supposed to open again?
There is no map. We are a theater of the mind.
Oh, okay. I thought Alex was commenting on a radius of a circle.
Oh, I was. But that's why I was figuring out how far away Ed was from us. Because I needed 40 feet, and Ed is 30 feet away. You know how that goes, right?
Oh, I do.
Actually, I think I could probably make it work. Because they're at the entrance, gate entrance, right? So there's walls down either side from them.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to cast Spike Growth then. So they're in the section of the circle that is like 10 feet.
Okay.
So there's like 20 feet on either side of them. Or sorry, 10 feet on either side of them. That is Spike Growth.
Does that make it
Yeah, I was
difficult to
just thinking if it's 20, we might be experiencing some problems.
Yeah. So now it's 10 feet on either side of them is difficult terrain, and they take 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 foot they travel.
And these guys are mounted, right?
They are not. They were just standing guard
Oh, okay.
at a gate.
I'm like, and apparently, Spike Growth. Okay, no, they can't see it because they're in the area. So yeah, that's what they see.
Okay.
The land becoming less hospitable for them to be standing in. And I make a comment that they should probably hold still so our friend can continue to her room.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No, I'm gonna keep it for just that right now.
All right. Thrag, you're next.
Okay. Thrag is going to attempt to defuse the situation by using his lowest stat. Thrag will put his hands up in shock and confusion. Please, Sir Knight, there's no need for such violence. I implore you, use the better ebbs of your nature. Cease this pointless hostility. It is unbecoming of knights.
Give me a persuasion check. All right. So you plead your case with these knights, and they appear to pay you no heed whatsoever as they turn their attentions towards Josephine. And you can see them both drawing their steel longswords from their hilts. All right. Let's see here. All right. So the first knight will march towards Josephine. They are in difficult terrain,
Mhm.
so their movement speed is going to be halved, which means he can only make it 15 feet, which is not far enough to reach Josephine. So we will watch as he sheathes his sword as he's being
Well, I can make
restricted
it.
by these spiked growths.
Yeah.
And it's going to take 2d4
For
piercing
5
damage
feet.
for every 5 feet. So with that, I think that realizing he's killing himself, he will move the first 5 feet and take the 2d4. Do you want to roll that damage, or would you like me to?
Sure, I can. I just have to open up the. Oh, I've got to target him. It's alright.
No worries. So yeah, I'll put those wounds on there. So we'll watch those spiked growths dig into his plated feet, puncturing holes clean through them. And he will look down, see the wounds afflicting his feet, look back towards Josephine, sheathing his sword and drawing his longbow. And he will take 2 shots. Oh, that's the thing I need to be dragging. Got it. Okay, we'll see one arrow careen off into the distance while the other finds purchase. Dealing 9 damage. Our second knight, seeing that the first had struggled to move forward, will also decide, you know what? I think it's best if I just stay here. He's going to draw his longbow and repeat the same action against Josephine. With 2 delicious misses, both of these arrows plinking off of Josephine's armor harmlessly, and moving our turn over to Phrixus.
The spike growth hurts me too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I mostly cast it because it was a. I didn't know if they're. Don't know if they're actually evil or not yet.
Right. Well, they're shooting Josephine, so I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
Bad you don't have to push back Eldritch Blast.
Or the pull.
Oh yeah, or the pull.
Yeah, gotta open it up. Hit. Damage. The second one also hits. Damage. So yeah, Frix just lets out 2 blasts of energy. He's gonna move right up to the edge of the spike growth and wait there with his shield and sword out for now.
Okay. So, you let 2 blasts of Eldritch Might slam into the first of these Solamnic Knights. And we'll see as that Force magic manages to blast apart the aging plate armor of what is now revealed to be this creature. What you are fighting may have been a man at one point in time, but it is no longer. It has an emaciated, gaunt look to its face, sunken eyes as black and hollow as an empty grave. And let's see. Josephine and Phrixus, please give me. Actually, wait. I have this. I can check this myself. Okay. Elafi, you would recognize these creatures. You've heard of them. They are wights. Which
Okay.
are undead creatures. And typically sensitive to sunlight, though these appear not to care about it.
It's cloudy today.
It was in fact cloudy today. Josephine, this will bring it to your turn. You've just watched that armor rent from the one knight and revealed it to be an undead creature.
Okay. How many of these are there? Just the two? Or there
Just
more?
the two.
Just the two. What kind of metal is their armor? Like what color is that showing? Is that a steel? Is that an iron, brass, bronze?
It does appear to be a reflective, shiny metal, probably steel.
Probably steel. Between these two individuals, are there any like discerning features between them, or do they look fairly similar? Like one short, one tall, perhaps one bulky, one skinny. Are they fairly similar?
Both of them appear to be relatively standard human height and size.
Okay. Both of male build?
Yes.
Okay.
You can only really see any of the facial features of the one that had its armor blown off. The other is still completely covered in plate.
Right. And we just see the Solemnic Knight symbolism on the metal, right?
Yeah, the Solemnic armor has a particular decorative knot and filigree work on it that is replicated by no other order. It stands out.
Okay, cool. The body does it look fresh? Is it fairly well rotted? Like, is there just as a glimpse? Are we looking at like something that's very very undead or recently undead? I guess is my question. How fresh is this corpse?
This corpse looks like it's been dead for a while.
Understood. Thank you for.
It wasn't whited 2 minutes ago.
Okay, good. Thank you for humoring me.
No problem.
And we know that there are others, correct? We know that a host of these arrived.
Yeah, a column of knights was how it was described.
So turn undead, not yet. It's probably. We'll save it for later. It would have been cool here, but there's only two of these fellows. Well, and the patch of thorns in front of me. If I wanted to do a Spirit Guardians, could I get up to that, get them in that aura, and not be in the patch of thorns?
What's the casting distance on it?
15 feet range from me.
Oh, yeah. There's only 10 feet of thorns between you and them.
Okay, then I think that is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to move forward with Spiritual Weapon. Or not Spiritual Weapon, my apologies. I'm going to be casting Spirit Guardians. Let me just review Spirit Guardians just really quickly, because I believe there's no initial damage. When I cast it, I can designate a number of creatures to be affected. An affected creature's speed is halved. Wait, would it halve again? wait a minute.
That's a good question. I mean, they're different effects from different spells, so
I'll leave
I would
that up
say
to
yes.
you. That's kind of funny. And when they enter it for the first time on a turn or start their turn there, then it must make a wisdom saving throw. Understood. So that is not an initial damage upon cast. I will simply cast it and move forward, putting them into the Spirit Guardians zone. I'm just going to put them into my target area because they're both potentially going to be targeted at the beginning of their turn, and just wait until their turn comes around to click the buttons. That's my turn. I spend that spell, I step forward. That would be what level spell is that? Spirit Guardians? Third.
So the way the movement stuff would work, yeah, it would take them 4 times as much movement to get through it.
Wow.
Because
Well,
having
yeah,
their
they're
speed is
quartered. Their
different.
speed is quartered.
Well, their speed is halved, and then difficult terrain takes 1 foot per 1 foot that you move. So they're 2 different effects that add up to quartered speed.
Yeah. It's kind of nuts. So if they're going 30 feet, and they're basically just moving. God, I think they're just moving a square. I don't know. This is kind of insane.
Yep. They can move a square and a half.
Which, that's up to the table if that's 2 or 1. Doesn't really matter. But it is.
They can move 2
Olafi's
every other turn.
Yeah, every other turn. Yeah, somehow. No, that's so stupid. How do you keep track of that? Go ahead, Olafi.
Okay. Well, we know they're not good things now.
Actually, don't know if whites can be turned, but I don't know that Josephine knows that, so I think I'm going to do it anyway. When we meet more of them.
Okay. Well, I guess I will guiding bolt one of these guys. Go with the hurt one. Oh, wrong thing. That's what I need to do. Oof. And I missed.
Alright, we will watch that guiding bolt do exactly what it does for me in Baldur's Gate, where it careens harmlessly past the thing I'm aiming at.
Oh, I know that feeling. Holy
That's just what guiding
crap.
bolt does. Like, that's how it works. I guess I'll take
They
Archer
were true
form.
to life.
It's just like in the video game.
And miss with that too.
Damn.
Do we have karmic dice on?
Alright, Alafi, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Move away. If you can.
Yeah.
If you put
I'll back up a little.
put yourself in a range where you can still poke, but not be close.
See. Get my general, what ranges I have on spells real quick. Yeah, we'll go back to about 40 feet.
Yeah, you always can move on your next turn to come back in, yeah.
So I'm sitting farther down the road.
Alright. Thrag, that brings us to your turn.
Okay, upon seeing that these are undead, his face goes from shock to rage. He rages. He's angry. How dare they mock these knights with their profanity of being undead. So I'm going to...
Well, there is 10 feet of difficult terrain that hurts you between you and them, just as a reminder.
There's something about difficult terrain. Maybe? I can't remember. Danger zones.
That helps you with dex saves.
Yeah, helps me with
Don't
dex
remember
save.
having anything with difficult terrain. You just get a lot of movement. Unless it's a zealot thing, but
I don't think it is. I just wanted to make sure. Our daunting hunter's instincts. Yeah, that's that. 24. Whoa. Okay, that shouldn't be there. Okay, never mind. I thought I'd have something. Yeah, Thrag, after raging, will just walk right into the difficult terrain.
Okay, you're going to take 2d4 piercing damage per 5 feet. So you'll be taking
4d4?
4d4.
Can I jump to the location instead?
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate has alerted us to jumping being pretty good.
Yeah, it really has. So I'm gonna jump.
Now, I would still say that you take 2d4
For
for
landing.
like landing into it, but it'll save you half the damage.
And I think you'll have resistance too.
Yeah, I have resistance to this. 'Cause I'm ranged.
Alright, Thrag.
So
Thank you for doing that.
I take half of that. So.
So you would have only taken 2.
Yeah.
It get you that range effect.
Probably after this session. If anybody wants to give me a hand.
That's what we said after the last session a month ago.
Except I mean it this time. Okay. Thrag is. Oh yeah, God, I need to do reckless attack. Oh, I do have reckless attack. I'm gonna activate reckless attack. What is D1? Oh, it's advantage on the attack. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to target. Which one am I targeting? The first one, number 1.
That's
Whichever
the
one you would like
that's
to
been hit
target.
so far.
Well, whichever one I jumped in front
Well, you
Uh,
could. It's only
both
15
next
feet
to
to
each
either
other.
of them, so you
of.
could.
Oh, okay. So I'll attack the wounded one. Okay, so I'm gonna reckless attack with my.
Actually,
One did move 5 feet.
the one that
First one.
is wounded did move 5 feet away. I don't
Oh.
remember what your standing long jump distance is.
You could probably jump.
Yeah, I have
where
18.
It's your
I have-
strength, like
my
flat
sh-
your strength.
My strength is 18.
Okay, so you
So-
could jump to the farther one if you wanted.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, so it's been done. You
Okay.
can target him if you like.
Okay, so I'm going to swing my battle axe. Hopefully, this will give me advantage. Ah!
Yeah!
Good time.
And oh, I'm okay. So my divine sense hit 2 because I'm raged. I should have turned that on. Is that okay if I roll the 2d8 for that? Radiant damage.
Sure. If that's an effect that comes with your rage.
Yeah, it's divine fury. So if you guys wanna,
It's 1d6
one-
plus your
one-
barbarian level.
yeah, 1d6 plus 4. Or 1d6, yeah.
Plus
Oh,
5.
wait, plus 5, yeah. So it's 2d6 in this case. I'll just roll 2d6. That's not what I
It is the first creature you hit on each of your turns, so
wanted. Yeah, I can't.
that
I
would
can't,
make sense.
Yeah, I can't hit him again with this divine damage, but that is 11 additional damage to the. 16. It's 16 because it's plus 5.
Alright, it looks like it's.
No, those are just 2d6s.
Should be +2 from your half your barbarian level.
Oh, half
plus
my
2.
yeah,
Half,
plus
yeah.
2, so it's 13 additional damage to the.
Wounded one.
You didn't do the regular damage?
Yeah, you have not rolled your crit hit yet.
Oh, I haven't rolled. Okay. Shit. Okay,
So
then
just
that's
roll
good.
your
That's
normal
good.
damage.
Yeah. That's actually all right. A 27. That's the crit. Now.
It's gonna add the radiant right now.
Yeah, it is. So that's good.
Well, no, we've already done the radiant, so that's bad.
So if
We'll
you
just-
subtract 5 from that,
Yeah, just subtract 5.
I think it's right.
Looks like subtract.
Well, it does a +5. Is that?
Got the radiant. Okay, radiant was 2 in there.
I mean, yeah, it just looks like
Yeah,
the
I'm just
5,
I'm picking
and
out
then-
where it is. -6, so 10 more damage. So yeah, subtract 6 from. Give it 6 more health back.
Okay.
I was
Okay,
reading through the roll.
All right, sorry about that, guys. I'm a little rusty. I thought the 27 was 27 damage. I've been looking at Baldur's Gate 3 for a little too long.
No worries.
I
Alright.
get a second attack. I'm still going. He's got 2 attacks. He's gonna reckless attack again.
Make sure to turn off your.
You hit reckless attack twice, so now it's doubled up on your
How do I?
effects. In the combat tracker, I think you can right-click yourself and remove effect, or the button on the right side, or something.
You may have to just.
Oh, you're right. You're right. So I'm gonna remove the radiant. And I'm gonna
The radiant
remove
remove. Yeah, the,
Just
toss on your rage. You don't have a rage on. There you go.
oh, never mind. I guess rage is actually working.
Yeah, looks like it.
Awesome. Exactly as intended. All right. So and one final battle axe swing. What the? That's 4. What?
Huh.
That was weird.
Was weird.
Well, either way, you would have hit once, right?
Why
I don't
would
know
it-
why it swung twice.
I don't see an extra
Yeah.
advantage in there.
Can you
Oh.
just do me a
Go ahead.
solid and untarget the mob for when you roll damage, just in case it does like
Yeah. I'm on.
8 instances
Just-
of
just
what you
8.
did?
Oh,
Instances of-
you're targeting yourself.
The only.
You are
Yeah,
targeting yourself currently.
You should undo. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Okay. The only one who will die today is me.
The only one who will die is us.
All right. So I'm gonna roll its damage.
Mhm.
Why is it?
Why is
doing-
it D20s?
What?
Because you did
Okay.
attack and damage.
Yeah, that was you rolled another
Oh.
attack.
Oh, it was perfectly on the edge. Okay. 9 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's 6. So that's I don't know how much damage it is. It's like
It did seem to have fixed itself though, so that's good.
It did.
All right. Yeah, with that mighty series of blows, we will see this white collapse, falling dead into the thorns.
Yeah. Sorry. That being so confusing, guys.
All right, so that'll bring us to our next enemy
Nice.
knight,
Spirit Guardians?
Spirit Guardians. Thank you for reminding me. Ooh.
I like Spirit Guardians. That's a fairly long concentration too, doesn't it?
No. Oh. Yes. Never mind. This is gonna be around for a little while. 10 minutes. Jesus.
Ooh,
Why
very
is
nice.
this around forever? Okay. Cool. Yeah. That was that's he can go.
Excellent. So he is going to take most of all of his action, move, to lurch 5 feet forward, and he'll take that 2d4, so please, Laffy, feel
Yeah,
free.
start again first real quick. There we go.
And he's going to make 2 attacks on Thrag.
He has advantage on these attacks.
He does.
Yes, he does.
I didn't really ever think that the double up on slow would happen. Just
Okay.
someone hit him with a slow spell, so he just literally can't. Move.
You're targeting Josephine on one of those?
Yep, I am. Let's untarget Josephine. Because he was making longbow attacks before.
I have 9 wounds.
Okay. So, we will see as he reaches out with a hand and makes a slashing motion, ripping through Thrag's clothes with necrotic energy.
Not good.
Dealing 8 damage. Thrag, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Actually, I could do that for you.
Hey!
Resisting the necrotic influence. You did take that damage. Good. Okay. And then he's going to make an attack with his long sword, also at advantage. And miss.
Is he still in my aura?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Alright, Phrixus.
I guess I will do the same thing again. The situation is what it is. Eldritch Blast him.
Oh, you guys
And
are
I
on
crit.
fire.
Okay. Nice. Okay. And then throwing out the second beam. That one missed. Okay. Averaged out to 2 hits, you know.
Fair enough.
Yep. What'd you say?
I was just going to say, as before, we watch as the force damage from your Eldritch Blast rip apart the armor and expose the white for what he really is.
I will sidestep so I am lined up with him in this column that I have in my head here. So, other than that, that is all I'm doing.
Okay.
Pass it to
Josephine.
Josephine.
Can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of gears this guy got on? Does he got anything other than the armor? Like, I know we've got a bow, we've got a sword. Does he got like a pack? Is he carrying anything else on him?
No, he has nothing else on him aside from the sling for his bow and the sheath for his longsword.
Looking at this illustration, does he have a cape?
Yeah, we'll say he has a cape.
What color's the cape?
It feels very knightly. Well, it's white with I believe they're Order of the Rose, so
Like a rose.
a
symbol
rose,
Judging
on
by
it.
the
rose
standards
symbol embroidered
above
on the back.
probably.
Okay. And his flesh is all exposed. That helmet fell off, right?
Yeah.
Does he have any interesting facial features? Or is it
Yeah.
all
His most notable facial feature is that he doesn't have a nose.
Ooh. Interesting. No nose. Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
I will cover this no nose guy in fire. Sacred Flame, maybe. No, I won't do anything. It doesn't do half, right? Yeah, nothing.
That is the other spell that never hits.
This is true. Well, I got a couple of my questions answered, so turn worth it.
No problem. Laffy.
Alright. I guess I'm gonna drop the super slow because we have to walk through this gate soon. And I will
You don't want to go really slow.
I'm gonna use my bonus action first to try to hit him.
God, that was almost another 20. Y'all dunking on the gate guards. Alright. Another wonderful shot ripping into this knight which has been stranded in a field of thorns and guardians for the entire fight. He is barely
I'm gonna
alive.
start walking forward and make my whole 40 feet forward because There's no point in me being that far back anymore, and then I'm gonna drop a Dark Moon of Chill Touch on him. And miss.
Ugh.
Ah!
But I'm still dramatically walking towards him.
Trotting towards him.
Trotting. I assume he's not going to be standing by the time I make it to him.
You know, we can only hope, because that would make it Thrag's turn.
Yes. And now I'm angry. Ugh. I will. You guessed it.
You've already got
You-
reckless attack up.
Oh, I do.
Yep.
You can still do that. That's allowed.
I can. I will.
Get him.
All right. And with an excellent blow from Thrag, we will see this wight fall dead to the floor like his companion. Their threat removed from Calaman.
Come, I believe the governor is in danger. We must go.
Assuming that's true, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Armor that Agathis on myself.
I trot through the gate.
Yeah, we're rushing. I'm rushing through.
Excellent. So I'm going to load up some music really quick.
Music.
The playlist is failing me.
Banana. No.
Alright, this was the one.
Actually, no. I canter through the gate. I drop to a trot once I catch up to
Canter. Nice one. That's good. got our dictionary out. I'm excited about it.
That's a good one. Alright. Oh, whoops. Ha, they were on horseback. Forgot that detail.
Yeah, I'm looking at this picture like, I guess no horses. That's fine.
Nope, there it is, right there in the description I read a month ago. 2 Knights of Solamnia on horseback. Whoops.
Would have had some white horses.
They could have moved 2 squares.
That's
Oh,
true.
the damage would have went to the horse instead of them, so
Potentially.
yeah.
I think you get to choose.
Well, no worries.
Unless they're
Our
mounted
party-
riders.
Realizing that there is a great deal of danger afoot, especially to the council, makes their way into the council halls, rushing down the stone palace stonework. The echoes of your footfalls, the only sounds that treat your ears as you make your way towards the grand hall where you suspect Governor Miat is holding his council. This is unusual. There's usually a lot more sound echoing through the halls from various people conversing or discussing politics. This deathly silence is broken as you make your way into the council chambers. You note that the door stands ajar and its usual guards are absent. And although the room usually buzzes with conversation, everything is silent. As you enter the room, you walk into a scene of slaughter. Across from the entrance to the council room, you see several guards wearing the colors of Calaman's soldiers lying tangled amid skeletal remains in tarnished Solamnic armor. The bloodied bodies of Calaman's entire council slump in high-backed chairs and across the large wooden table. At a position of honor, opposite the door, Governor Kalof Miat's body is transfixed to his chair, a gleaming longsword piercing his chest. Next to the governor's body, a man in Solamnic armor rocks back in a chair. He props his booted feet on the table as he balances a scroll on one finger. When he sees you enter the room, he immediately, with much fanfare, stands at attention. Holding the scroll in his hands, he gives you a flamboyant Solamnic salute. And he bows. Hail, friends, and fear not. Your heroes have arrived. He throws his arms wide at the council, though perhaps a little too late. It is I, Knight Caradoc, bringing word of the Knights of Solamnia, and that their presence is to be here but on the morrow. Or at least that's the tripe I fed them. And who might you be, I wonder? Certainly not more city guard. We've already
Drag
dispatched
attack.
of those.
Drag attack. Drag charges him. Yeah. He doesn't.
All right.
Gonna
Yeah.
go full
Would
bar.
be in character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thrag charges across the room and starts initiative. He chuckles as he grabs the hilt of his sword and rips it out of Miat's body. Now contain yourself! Please give initiative.
Who else is in this room? Just this guy and a bunch of bodies?
Just this guy and a bunch of bodies.
Boy.
How long has it been since we made it from the gate?
I would say about 20 minutes.
Okay, so I don't have my...
Oh, sorry. Did you mean the gate of the city, or where you just fought?
We
dudes?
just fought, like gate of the castle, not
Oh,
gate of the city.
yeah. It's been like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
So I have Spirit Guardian.
Yes.
Neat.
1 moment.
Can you move Spirit Guardians?
It's just on me.
It just follows him.
Oh.
Yep.
Nice.
For whatever reason, he's not in the encounter list, so I have to go grab him from the manual.
Okay.
They weren't expecting us to just immediately smack him.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to play my character.
No, you're good. You're good.
Thrag would absolutely 100%.
No, that is totally fine. I just expected to be able to pull him from the encounter list, and
Right.
I opened it up. He was not there. So let's see.
Did we get a picture of this guy?
You will as soon as I grab him.
Cool.
There he is. All right, and everybody's roll initiative.
Oh, this guy.
Oh, mine
That's-
didn't actually. I rolled it, but it didn't actually stick. I don't see it on the board. Sorry. There it goes.
All right. Thrag, you rolled highest on the initiative. It makes a lot of sense. So, what do you do?
I'm assuming rage wore off by the time we walked over here, right?
Yes, 5 minutes.
Okay.
Would've-
Okay, rage is back up. So just assume it's back on, but now I just don't have any more rage slots. I think I have one more. I think it's 3, maybe. Yeah, and reckless attack is on. I'm gonna turn on Divine Fury. And I'm gonna target him. And yeah, Thragus is going to roar. There's no words.
You'd have 3 rages a day.
Okay, so I have 1 left. Okay, that hits. I'm gonna do.
Do we need combat music, sir?
Yes. Yep. Yep. I had
No
that.
longer a tense negotiation.
Are we sure?
Okay, so I'm gonna do my second attack after dealing 18 damage to this boy. So reckless attack still up.
He is beefy.
That's all I have.
All right. So, you attack him with your battle axe after charging across the room, jumping over several guards and their corpses, and unleash divine fury on him. And you will note that when you strike with your axe, he does not seem to enjoy the impact that the other wights did. He appears to be almost unfazed. You can tell he has resistance to your attacks. So, it's double checking. Oh man. It's automatically doing the resistance for me. Oh, that's so nice. Okay.
Very nice.
Cool. It's good when that stuff works.
Yes.
All right, Josephine, it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon, a great sword. A scythe. Next to him. So that is with a bonus action, and I do believe it gets to attack with the same bonus action. I'm also going to move within 15 feet of him. So I'm within 15 feet. Can I be that? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm within 15 feet of him. I'm going to do my spiritual weapon. Which is not going to land. But then I do still have my main action. But I have spent a spell slot, which is going to be... What is spiritual weapon? Second level spell slot? It
Second.
is. Yep. Just want to make sure that's properly spent. And then I'll do a Sacred Flame.
That's why that guiding bolt is suddenly on the chat, because I forgot to click off one of my free guiding bolts.
So I'll do a Sacred Flame from him. Oh, he's amazing. No, I won't touch him. That's my turn.
All right. That brings us to Alafi.
Okay, well, I guess I will join my friend in anger at this guy. So we are going to Archer form at him first after I target him. That probably hits. I just forgot to target him before I did that.
Does a 21 hit?
Does
And
21 hit?
21 happens to hit.
Do 8 damage to him there. And then I'm gonna not learn my lesson and guiding bolt him.
Hey, we got a bolt in there. Finally.
Terrible gutting bolt.
Every bit counts, though.
And I... And I'm gonna stay at the door, though, because don't need to be in the middle of things, right?
Probably.
Oh, game. Okay. Checking some stuff really quick. Don't mind me. Okay, cool. Guiding bolt hit him, so the next attack on him will have advantage, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Was there anything else you wanted to do on your turn?
Nope, I'm gonna stay in the door because I'm blocking his escape, not staying back so he doesn't hit me.
Right? I'll use that one next time I'm playing my bard. Frixus, it is your turn.
Yeah. I'm trying to add a damage type so that it automatically picks up the resistance overcoming for magical stuff.
You just have to type it in type
Okay.
on the damage
Just
thing.
magic.
Depends on what spell you're doing it on.
My longsword just counts as magical, so I'm
Okay.
trying to label it as that.
Magic then?
We'll see. Hopefully. Frixus
You
is
always
gonna.
pull a random magic weapon out of the modules and see what it labels as.
That's a good idea at some point. Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to him, and then you said I have advantage because of the guiding bolt, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bonus action do Hexblade's Curse on him. How do I actually? Okay, so I do that. I am targeting him.
There's the curse.
And that'll be, I'll go with dexterity for the, or wait, no, the text, not Hexblade's Curse. Okay. Yeah, and then I have to hit these two for myself, I believe. Yeah, okay. And then I will take a swing with my longsword.
You have advantage.
I do.
Hey.
Nice.
Alrighty. So that'll hit. And I will do damage here.
Ugh.
Crappy damage. Although.
Should get plus from Hexblade's Curse. if it didn't already
Right.
apply it.
Bonus
It might have
damage.
already applied it. You have a +8 on
It's
your
your
damage.
proficiency bonus. It says. Yeah, so that'd be the extra 3. Yep, that'll do it. And then second attack. Then this one will not have it. Okay. I threw that in the wrong place. There we go.
Ooh, so close to 20.
Unfortunate. The one that I threw on my thing was a 16. And then miss for that. That's all I've got. Still up near him. I will call it there.
Okay.
Oh, yay, failed. Ugh. Spirit Guardians.
Nice. Okay, let's see here.
That's man, I rolled 2 ones. It's poopy.
Okay, so we'll watch as that. How do your spirit guardians damage?
How do they take form? I think right now they look like about 100 rat wagon wheels spinning around me by themselves, but just the wheels, and they're just going in a circles and like leaving like radiant ruts in the ground, like illusory ruts around me. So it's just like getting hit by a bunch of wagons,
Okay.
but it's just the wheels.
All right. So, we'll watch as those radiant wheels careen around and through him, leaving blazing trails in their wake, and he will chuckle to himself. Well, oh, my lord was right to leave me behind. He thought there might be some particularly spiteful individuals following in his wake, and I think he was right. Well, far be it from me to... He gets hit by one final wheel.
Just goes spinning.
And we watch him spin and fall to the ground, or at least the person he was possessing. That man lay dying. But
Ooh.
where he once stood, we see this visage of a man, a shifting, ephemeral ghost who turns his haunting eyes to Phrixus as his mind is invaded by mellifluous whispers. I'm gonna target Phrixus.
Is there like a new image of him? Is he like?
I don't
Yeah, did we get
believe
extra
he-
art?
Hold on, let me see. They don't present any here in the book, but let me check the...
I demand a swift Google. I need new art.
Nope, there is... Well, I mean, I can swift Google. Let me look.
I must have a visual. Or else I'll be asking how many follicles of hair are on the top of their head.
Oh no. Such motivation. Well, I'll check the last place. If he doesn't have any art in Appendix B, then he just doesn't have any.
All good.
Yeah, let's see if that's actually in the images.
Yeah, we got a neat ghostly type.
Doesn't look like we're gonna be that lucky.
Oh well.
Shadow of the Dragon Queen arts. Let's see. Next best thing I could do is open the guide back up. Ah, shit.
I'll accept no art. It's fine.
I don't know if it's spoilers to show you this.
If
So
it
here
is-
we go.
Ooh, that is
The-
spooky.
The ephemeral image on the left is the figure you see now.
I'm just gonna blow up that figure.
Oh, is the corpse wearing newer looking armor than the other people outside?
With your perception, you would note that, yes, this armor doesn't look ancient. It does actually look well cared for, if a little road-worn.
Okay.
You do also note that the individual that is now on the ground groaning in pain is bleeding out.
Okay.
Alright, so back to the combat. And don't think I didn't forget about you, Phrixus.
I'm supposed to do what?
Don't worry. I think I can just have him force you to make the save.
Mm-hmm.
He is saving against himself. That's not what's supposed to be happening. All right, then what I will do is grab you, and make you make this save. Nope, you can just make it. Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Nope, that's an ability. Hold on. Wisdom saving throw. This one. Oh, that's not
That's so good.
All right. So as the dice have told us, this actually isn't that good. All right. So you find yourself surrounded in a battle. Ephemeral, ghostly figures of draconic knights and solamnic forces clash around you. The intimidating draconic bodies of the creatures you have become accustomed to fighting assail you, and you react, using your reaction to defend yourself as you make a strike with your weapon. I'm going to have to ask you to make an attack roll on Thrag.
Why do I have advantage? Hold on.
Because he has disadvantage, or because he was raging.
Right. Okay. Roll better on that one, unfortunately.
All right. So as you make your strike, the illusion fades as Caradot cackles, and you see your blade sliced right into Thrag's back.
Shit.
Okay. So now for his other action. He turns his head towards Josephine. Oh, you will do nicely. Give me a charisma saving throw, Josephine.
Wait, before you roll, does anybody have inspiration?
Everyone has inspiration.
I think everyone
Yeah,
You should use use your inspiration.
You think?
Yeah, I'm worried he's gonna try to he's a spirit now, right?
Yep.
He is. Yep. There's a ghost.
Like I think he's gonna try to possess one of us.
He already did that. If you were paying attention,
Well,
nerd.
Like I meant in a more
Nerd.
I meant in a more permanent sense.
Well,
Okay.
the other guy looked pretty permanently possessed.
Yeah. I think our friend is also permanently possessed. Charisma saving throw, I will do nicely. I'm just gonna roll. I'll save my inspiration. Let's see what happens. Hey, not too bad. 18.
Hey, nice. Wait a minute. Correct.
Is everything good? Did I make the save? Did I not?
Oh.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm just a little confused.
Yes.
Help me translate this. What is your charisma score? Isn't it 10?
My charisma score is 10, but I have a charisma saving throw of 3, and that is also reflective of my D&D Beyond sheet as well.
I think
Huh.
You're proficient in charisma.
Yep, I am proficient in charisma, so my
Our
proficiency,
proficiency
bonus,
is 3. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was interesting because it says in the party sheet that it's 0. So
My
I was like-
charisma bonus is 0, but my charisma saving throw is 3.
Right.
does
That's where I'm getting thrown off.
There's the bonus.
Okay. Hmm.
Is this supposed to be... that's just the one
Well, luckily for us, whatever effect he had planned for Josephine
thing. Yay!
does not take effect.
I'm not a ghost man.
And let's see. He will then turn his attention toward Thrag and make a series of attacks.
Oh boy.
Sheesh. 3 things and multiple attacks with the third.
You can do a lot of big stuff.
Oh, whoops. I didn't roll with advantage.
I saw 2 dice.
It just
Yeah.
rolled twice.
Yeah, I was rolling for his multi
Oh.
attack.
Ah.
All right,
If
so
you
that
just do
is
that
what-
again
you
without
weren't-
advantage, it will
That's
put them
true.
in the same order, and we can just use them in the same order.
No, I'm okay with you rerolling.
Also, you're not targeting anybody.
Yeah, I'm targeting you now.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's 2 hits. So let's roll this for the one that just happened. So 10 damage, and then this one for the second hit.
Ow.
So we see as he reaches out with his ephemeral hand, merely brushing you, and you feel this necrotic energy roll through your body, creating a visceral response that leaves you shaking and quaking, even through your rage. And that'll be his turn. As we roll on over to Thrag.
Oof.
Or perhaps some of you are stronger than others.
Like, have a way to hit ghosts.
The only way I have is my divine fury. If anybody wants to cast he doesn't. Thrag does not have a magical item. He has a magical shield.
Beat him up with the green shield. No.
Thrag is going to do a. I haven't really programmed this yet, but it's the precise attack from the Knights of Solemnia, where it is a 1d8, and I gain advantage on the attack.
Mm-hmm.
So I will just do that. Advantage on this attack roll. Drag will not reckless attack this time. So just do this.
Hey,
Yeah,
there it is.
This divine fury works on each of my turns, right? Not just the beginning of my turn, I think.
Correct. It is the first thing you hit on each turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn this on. I'm gonna turn this on. There we go. And then the damage.
Perfect. It rolled correctly. And it added the right things.
Perfect. So although you can tell your battle axe didn't have as much of an effect, you can see that radiant energy searing his ghostly flesh.
He was able to target not Phrixus here? Or is it still formed? Is it completely possessed someone or no?
Oh, he is still
Within
a
Phrixus.
ghost.
He tried to possess you. I think he tried to possess you. He did something else to
Well,
Phrixus.
Okay.
Yes.
What did he do
He
to
just made me
Phrixus?
He just made me see things.
Oh, okay.
And then I hit Thrag
Okay, I understand.
as his reaction.
I understand. I take back the sass I gave Dustin, then he had not yet possessed someone.
That's right. Okay, I'm gonna turn that off because now I don't get any radiant damage anymore. And Thrag will just throw another attack. A less cool attack.
Not as cool as the previous attack. Oh, yeah, not as cool.
Yep.
Well, it's a less
That's
cool
true.
attack
Less
for
cool.
sure. Described appropriately.
That attack did 25 damage, so it was pretty nice.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
That's how my crits are supposed to work.
That was
Yeah,
a chunky
I'm
crit.
done.
I'm gonna go for the turn undead, just because it could still save and it doesn't mean anything, but I think it's totally worth it because of how strong that is. So I will blow my channel divinity, which kind of sucks because I can only do one channel divinity per short rest, so I'm locking out the heal channel for the turn channel.
What you're not dead actually does.
It's actually very, very good for this situation if it succeeds. undeads is the situation. So to describe what it's doing, it's the base turn undead. As an action, I will present my holy symbol, which is a bell with the blue infinity symbol of Mishakol on it, and and then I speak a prayer censoring the undead. Instead of this prayer, it's going to be the sound of the bell ringing. But each undead that can see or hear me within 30 feet of me must make a wisdom saving throw. If they fail the saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. A turned creature... Oh, I didn't get that part. Maybe this isn't very good. Yeah, a turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it cannot willingly move in a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions, and for its action, it can only use the dash action or try to escape. I'm actually going to save this for when someone is possessed, to see if I can get it out of them. Because in this scenario, it would just run around until it takes a hit, and then it would be fine. And we have to hit it, so... Nix that channel divinity. I'm not going to do that yet.
Okay.
It is not optimal in this scenario.
Plus, your preserve life could become very useful as well.
Right. Is the body of the Solemnic Knight and this ghost, are they right in the same zone? Can I not be hitting the Solemnic Knight with my radiance? My
Technically,
guardians?
technically, the knight is in the same space as Cataract.
Well, I do not want to kill him, and he is not in my targeted list because I have to make that decision at the very beginning. So I don't want him to die immediately at the beginning of his turn by getting run over by a wagon wheel. So I am going to turn that off.
You just step back too.
You're right. Yeah. I'll just step backwards. I'm gonna step backwards. I think that's a better situation. Let's see. My spiritual weapon is out, so I'll have my spiritual weapon take a swing. This is force damage too. Yeah. On my boy. I'm still targeting Caradoc here, so I just want to make sure I've got the right guy. Yep. All right. So we will do spiritual weapon. This is a bonus action just to make it go. Yeah. Do I want to do that? Let me just think for just a second, because I also don't want What's-His-Face to die. Because my bonus action is my heal as well. Okay. We're going to have to mix it up a little bit. Because my spiritual weapon does not attack on its own, right? That requires
bonus.
action.
I think it's a
you
bonus
use the bonus action to tell it to attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You use the action to cast. You use the
Yeah,
bonus
and
action
it
to
burns the
command.
bonus. Well, I really don't want the Solemnic Knight to die, because that's dialogue we would miss out on in our Baldur's Gate, which is D&D. No, he has to live. So I am going to cast Healing Word at level 1 on him.
Okay.
Who am I targeting in that scenario? Nobody?
No, you would be targeting.
Physical Caradoc.
Yeah.
Jim.
Is there a physical version of him? The knight. Okay, cool. He should not be healthy. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
He should be-
522 damage. He's not having a good day.
He should be in not a great place, but he's in death throes, right?
Correct.
Not dead yet. Cool. I'm targeting him, and we're going to do that healing word. Hey!
Awesome.
So we see the loving, caring hands of Mishkol the Mother cover over those wounds in ethereal, radiant light. And that's my bonus action. So for my main action, I'm just going to Sacred Flame this fool. On target the knight. Target. Healing burning.
Welcome back. Slap.
This is fire. This is a horrible torture. Oh my
Bonk.
god. Okay, let's see how good his saving throw is this time. It's low. Yay.
Yay.
Hey, that's pretty decent. Burning flames on Caradoc.
I
Okay.
was gonna say he should. Or no, never mind. You're good.
That is my complicated turn of too many choices. Go ahead, Alefi.
Okay.
The ghost just kicks the knight's body into my fucking radiant light. Just gets run over.
Yep, that's where he like runs around to his back and uses the push and just launches him into the AoE.
Into the wheelbarrows. Or the
Not again.
Alright, for my
wagon wheels.
action, I'm gonna use Cause Fear on him.
Ooh, that's a good one. Does that go away with an attack or no? No. Does it give him another save?
He can't approach me because he'll be frightened.
Okay, cool.
He can repeat it as saving throw every turn though.
Okay, so not on hit.
Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm not gonna do that because undead are immune to Cause Fear, so I'm not gonna cast that.
Oh. Truth. That is a common resistance. Would you know that?
It says in the spell.
Oh, okay. Then you do know that.
I was reading this spell to see what the full effect was, and the second
Does not
sentence is
affect
a
ghosts.
construct or an undead is immune to the effect.
And you're like, oh, okay.
It says in my instruction book when I read this spell that it's not going to work on the undead.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Read your manuals.
Read your manuals. Alright, so instead, I'm doing something I haven't done yet. And all of you are very confused. I'm sorry, Kyle.
Gotta
Just
hit the mark.
in advance.
Oh,
Oh no, I did actually set it up right. Sweet. I summon Beast.
Yeah, summon beast.
And out of the constellations that are on me right now, like little stars come out and form a constellation, like large buffalo. Actually, I think is my land form. Yeah.
We got buffalo wagon wheels. This is the Team Oregon Trail right now.
that is
And,
really funny, and remind me to tell you why later.
And if Drag dies of dysentery, you can just revive him.
So what creature should I be grabbing?
It is summon beast. That's the whole spell. It
has
summons
its own
a
thing.
special creature.
Okay.
It's not summon monster or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's slightly different.
It's got I'll have to keep track of it, but it's 13 armor class, 30 health.
So this isn't something I could just pull into the initiative tracker.
Look up bestial spirit.
Yeah.
Alright.
And if
Bestial spirit.
hopefully, is that like a core rule or something new? If it's something new, it might not be in the compendium.
It's from
Tasha's.
Tasha's.
Might not
Yeah,
be.
it's not here.
Okay.
Just bring up a cow and give it 30
Think
health.
of the cow. 30 health, 13 armor. That'll
Yeah.
work.
Just throw it in there.
Okay. Apparently there isn't just dog.
No, mastiff is what you're looking for. If you're looking
Oh,
for a
it's
dog.
got to be mastiff.
Mhm.
Okay.
I linked in a Tasha's Cauldron of everything linked to Beyond, so that if you are looking for the specific stats for other saving throws,
Yeah,
and stuff.
it's based on my spell level. Like I said, it's a level 2 spell, so it's
There's a mastiff. Can you alter its AC too? Is that even? I'm sure that's possible.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, I gotta
Alright,
sign
Kyle.
in.
and it goes right after me.
Oh,
so
sorry.
its position.
You gotta sign in to change the stuff.
No,
What?
Beyond.
Oh, okay.
Where was I signed in?
Twitch, probably, or Twitch.
Either Twitch or Google tend
Yeah.
to be the things.
It's usually how.
It just has a single attack because I didn't cast it at a very high level.
Alright. We're on it.
We're on
Armor
it, fam.
class 11 plus caster level, so that would be 16?
It's for caster level of the spell.
Oh,
It was a
the
level of the spell.
Oh, okay. So 13 AC.
So 13, 30 health.
Mhm, mhm.
We
30
have
foot
the master.
speed.
And I have its attack stuff in my spell for it, so.
Yeah, he doesn't have to
Cool.
swingy dingy.
All right.
The only thing would be saves. We just got to make sure.
Yeah.
So, it's summoned.
Okay. And then I'm going to fire an arrow from my archer form, and then it's its turn.
Excellent.
Once I make sure I'm targeted. I am targeted. Cool.
Hey!
The terrible roll that I can't believe got.
He made it. Maybe it just hit AC.
Excellent. Now, you said you have its attacks?
Yeah, I programmed everything into his spell. So when I was running the spell, so I could roll for it.
Awesome. That is super cool. So, cool. So essentially all this is going to be for me is just something to target.
Yeah,
Yes.
Just need a meat shield. Just
I
can-
love that.
save
that
that
is-
mastiff. That'd be great. I don't know if it's
That is
on.
great. Yeah, thank you for doing that. I really appreciate it.
It does have pack tactics.
It does have pack tactics.
So you do get that.
So it is going to charge, and it also looks mildly familiar to Thrag, but that's beside the point.
Curious. All right, so it charges in. I would say it can get into melee.
Okay.
Oh yes! Super. What? Wait, buffalo.
Super buffalo.
Is this
that
magical
for the
damage too? It's like force or something? Or is this a straight up beast? It's summon beast.
The beast, apparently it decided that because I was attacking from a spell, it's counting it as magic damage for some reason.
Or you give him 5 or 6 HP back, rather.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no worries. All right. So we will see the knight, having been healed, look
Stand.
around completely disheveled. What did you say, Ed?
Stand! Slay this creature that has taken your mind.
He looks to where he heard your voice come from as he staggers to his feet, drawing, well, his blade was on the ground. He picks it up. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but damn you, hell spawn! And he takes an attack.
My healing word was worth it.
Even if
Healing
it only
word
is one
deals
hit.
damage.
I hope he can do something cool. Please be
Maybe
competent.
he knows smite.
Divine smite! Divine smite! Come on, buddy! I believe in you!
All right, he hits.
Yeah, okay, good. Woo! Yeah! Go, my man!
Let's go.
All right, he takes a strike. The ghost of Keradoc turns to look at his new assailant, and he goes, "Oh, don't take it so personally. You were fun to ride around in for a while, but I've got my sights set elsewhere." Trixus, it's your turn.
And I can see everything like normal now. Is that true?
Yes, the illusion faded the minute that you hit Thrag.
Okay. Alright. So I'm going to target this guy. And I am going to... Do I waste it? Yeah, I think I do. I'm going to Hex as well. So... where do I have this in my things? There it is. So I will cast Hex on him. And that will be Dexterity. So he'll have disadvantage on ability checks made with Dexterity.
All right.
And then I am going to smack him with the longsword. Alright. That will hit.
This is
That
a
is
little
a hit.
buffalo, by the way. It's small, so.
No, big buffalo.
No, I'm just looking at the spell, and it's like it's a small creature, but no.
He's at heavy. He's at heavy.
Did that do enough? Okay, it did the hex.
Kill him.
It did the 8. Okay. And the second hit.
Come on, princess.
I am going to use a magical balance to make that a. Or wait, that already hit.
It did hit.
Okay,
It
never
hit.
mind.
It hit.
All right. And then we'll do it again. Except it should have also done the hex damage, right? Or is it once per turn?
Probably once per turn.
Once, I think.
Whenever you hit the creature with an attack.
Yeah, hex is just forever.
Okay. Yeah. So it should do the hex
I
damage as well.
should deal an extra 6 damage. I will just roll it.
Apply an additional
If you
4.
can throw 4
Nice.
on there.
Oh, you've got fire in you.
And then that was 3. And that is it. Passing it along.
All right. So that brings it back to Karadak's turn. He is going to turn to the knight and say, "Oh, Durstan, dear, do me a favor. Kill him." He looks to Phrixus as he says this. Clear. Oh. We're gonna target the knight.
No,
Let's
not
see
my
if this will
knight.
work. Okay. We'll see Durstan grab his head, his face curling into confusion and anguish as he takes his greatsword in his hand and brings it down upon Phrixus.
Well, this might be a problem for him.
No, I just healed him.
Yeah, I have
Oh.
Armor of Agathis up from level 3.
This could be a problem for him. Alright, that's a hit for 13 damage.
He's gonna
Okay.
take some pain.
Okay, that was that was the knight, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the knight.
Alright, so
So-
target the knight, and then he takes 15 cold damage.
Oh my knight!
Alright, so we watch him get blasted by Armor of Agatha and fall back to the ground. You destroyed him! Oh, Durstan, dear. It's been a hard road for you, hasn't it?
This thing is annoying.
Well, if not him, he'll turn his attention to... How about you, that Thrag?
Not me. No.
Don't worry, you won't have to do anything. I'll do it for you.
Use your
No.
inspo.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
You're gonna use your inspiration. Okay.
Yes.
All right. All right. Let's see. One more.
No.
All right. So, despite your best efforts to resist the haunting effects that now assail you, you cannot resist Karadok's influence as he flies through the room absorbing himself into Thrag. You are now possessed. Let's see. Just checking. I have not actually possessed anyone ever, so this is new for me.
Fun.
So, okay, he just uses your shit. So, I guess what he's going to do, having seen what Phrixus can do, he is going to take Thrag and target Phrixus.
God, he really
And
wants Phrixus dead.
multi-attack is a class ability, correct?
It'll say it has multi-attack in its actions. Yes. It's a class ability, but it's also if he's possessing someone, then he's.
Depends on what
Depends on what possess says.
I'm just possession. He doesn't get class features, and I'm wondering if multi-attack is a class feature.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
it
he
is.
He gets it from
Okay, so then he can just make a normal attack. He can't multi-attack with Thrag.
Right.
That's
If he
essentially
can't
what
use class features, then anything given to him by his class he cannot utilize, unless it's already on. I guess I don't know how. Like rage.
Yeah, rage and reckless attack and
So
Well,
reckless
Thrag-
attack is an
Yeah, I'm not sure how that
activated
would
one,
work.
but I think if
Yeah.
rage is going, it would continue to go.
I think because rage is like a personal motivation, and this is like not the same. I
So
would
no
say
rage.
rage doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That works.
Okay, so
He's
let's see.
just making
He's
a single.
targeting. You don't have any abilities. Interesting. It's probably because it just doesn't think to put those in there. So I go to your actions. Battle axe. Cool.
oh boy.
Okay. For 14 damage.
Rag is a lot of hit points.
Oh no, he's about to go down actually, because the armor of Agathis was still up. He didn't eat it with the first one, so Thrag takes 15 cold damage.
I'm still up.
Are you? Oh,
Yeah,
I did my
my-
math wrong. That's good.
So it's still up by 4 HP.
And
Alright.
that's it for the armor of Agathis stuff.
Okay, and that is it for Caradoc's turn. Thrag is incapacitated. It is Josephine's turn.
That's how that works. Do we want Thrag to go down so we get Caradoc out, and then I'll bring him? I'll give life to because I could like do a sacred flame and then cure wounds. Thrag.
Or, like,
Yeah.
or,
Not a
like
terrible
healing
idea.
word. Yeah.
I could attempt it. Well,
Sorry, Thrag.
what's Thrag's armor class? Because it might be better for me to like bump him in the head.
His armor class is 17. He's
That's
not.
still no. It's. I'm just wondering what's his dex.
Oh,
save?
his AC is 18. His dex saving throw is.
They'll have advantage on it.
No, that's
'cause
a
he's
cl-
not
that's a-
raging.
that's
Oh, that's a
that-
class
that-
ability. That's
a
good.
class.
The
that's a
rage
class
is
ability.
gone.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So I'll just do the sacred flame and see if it works. And if I'll spend my heal on the knight if it doesn't go out for you. All right, I'm targeting my friend, which is so weird. Also, I am going to move towards Thrag so that they're in my aura. And hopefully, if Caradoc gets bumped out, I'm wondering if that counts as entering my aura for the first time on a turn. That would be great. Because Thrag is one of the people who's not going to be affected, but if Caradoc's out here, he will be. So I will target Thrag, and I'm going to see if this even works, or if this is all just going to fall apart. Alright, Thrag, let's see what you got for me. Hey! Alright, so you go down!
Oh, God.
Well, you're unconscious.
Does Caradoc come out?
All right, yeah, we'll see Thrag go down and Caradoc pop out.
All right. As,
Oh, that looked like it hurt.
as
Wait, you're
he
still
po-
going?
As he pops out a wagon wheel, comes right around the edge. So let's see how that goes for Caradoc. Oh god, Spirit Guardians for him. He fails, so he takes.
Oh!
He takes a bunch of radiant damage.
I wasn't ready for this.
And then, God, what a turn. Okay, so, and then I just have my bonus action. Frag. Hey, buddy. I'll spend
This
the first.
is a clutch.
You gain, you gain a bunch of health. 13 health. So I kill you, he comes out, wagon wheel, and I bring Thrag back.
Oh, what's going on?
What a fucking. That was the craziest turn I've done in a long time. Okay, turn over.
It's the Laffy's turn.
Okay, on Lappy's turn, I will do my standard shoot an arrow at the guy. Now that I'm still targeting him. Cool.
Hit him.
You have to invest in magic missile.
And then I am going to wither and bloom over top of
Oh.
Thrag and the knight and him.
How big of a circle is that?
It is a 10-foot circle, so you're next to him too, probably,
Yeah.
because you hit Thrag. So
Yep.
you
It
too.
is a clusterfuck over here.
Yeah, and I'm within 15 feet as well.
How many people can I get in this circle?
I think everybody over here. We've got Thrag on the ground. We've got Caradoc. We've got Frixis. We've got me.
Alright. So, I miss him. Or he's just failed. Oh,
He failed.
terribly.
He failed.
So,
That's
he
good.
gets this much necrotic. Apparently, he doesn't take necrotic damage, but that's okay. Everyone else can spend one of their unspent hit die and roll that, and also add my spellcaster modifier
Which
of
is
3.
Ooh.
rolling a hit dice.
Oh, 4. Sorry.
Okay, so I'll just make that 0. Thrag's gonna want to do that.
I did. I got 11 HP.
Ooh, nice.
I still
Well,
have
you're
to
gonna get
update
11 plus your con plus my wisdom.
Damn.
If you grab your actual hit dice, it'll roll it and subtract it for you.
Yep, I just clicked it.
Well, now I don't. I don't want.
Just
Well,
as a
actually,
heads up for future.
do barbarians get a D12, right? I'm not insane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just custom your, because you're at 42 wounds. Have you? Because before you were dead, and I healed you for 13, which puts you at 42, and this is 11 plus 3. Well, you roll 11. What's your Constitution?
3.
So then it is a. So then
Plus 7
17,
more,
So
So 18 more.
Oh, it's plus 7 more. It's 3 and 3, isn't it? Or is your thing 4?
I have 4.
Okay, so yeah, so
Yeah, it's
then
18.
you're at 18. So then you can put yourself at 34 wounds. Am I correct there? No. 24
Would be
wounds.
24.
24 wounds.
Damn.
Alright.
Thanks, Laffy.
and
Appreciated.
need to go quickly mark that as one of my I take too many feats that give me free spells abilities.
That's why most of mine are utility.
And then a Buffalo will run through a
A
ghost.
buffalo! Yay! No!
Yeah! Thrag's underneath him and not incapacitated.
Hit!
Tactics.
Pack tactics, that's right.
It is pack tactics.
It is pack tactics.
So 5 damage.
Nice.
'Cause-
Okay.
Oh, and does the knight have any hit dice?
He does not.
Oh, me.
Okay.
So I'll make a save throw for him.
Come on, buddy.
1 success. All right. So that'll bring us to Frixis.
Yeah, I'm tired of this guy. Let's just
Already, but we just met.
What if you just Eldritch Smite him?
let's see. I can. Can you drop your shield as part of your turn?
You can drop a weapon as a free action. You can always drop something for nothing.
Okay. I'm gonna drop the shield and two-hand the longsword.
Clank, clank, clank.
So I have.
D10 longsword.
Yeah. Can I? No, I'm trying to edit the thing. Clear dice, and then you add D10. Cool. And I am gonna take a swing. Yeah. Nope, I am targeting Thrag. Hold on. Untarget Thrag. Target Thrag. There we go. So that'll hit.
Nice, nice, nice.
Shoot, it didn't do the hex damage. Again, gotta remember to hit that button.
Judging by my attack, I don't think it matters.
Is Hex concentration?
Yes, that's a good point.
You got smacked twice by the great sword and also
Yes.
Thrag.
2
Indeed.
rolls.
I believe I have Warcaster as well.
So at advantage.
Yeah. Just gonna double
4
check
rolls, kind of.
Kinda.
So Thrag hits you for 14.
10. DC 10.
And the knight hit you for
Yes.
13.
DC 10.
DC 10 again.
Okay, so 2 con saves. First one.
Nice.
Oh, I should be doing these at advantage,
Mhm.
huh?
The advantage for the second one.
Con save. There we go.
Nice.
Now put the
Still made
D6 in there. That we
Now
missed.
put the D6 on there.
Hey, an extra 6. That has to be manually applied, unfortunately.
Sorry.
What's wrong
It
with
is
you?
okay, because as that last bit of eldritch magic rips into Caradoc's ghostly form, we will watch him dissipate and wither away, cackling to himself. Well, I think that's enough time, my lord. I wish you haste. And he disappears.
Alright. So that was meant to be a distraction.
I don't even know why I'm thinking about revivifying. I do not have diamonds.
He still
It's
hasn't
also
died.
you have to real soon.
I know, I just didn't know if it was like maybe like just recently. So I don't know. But I'd have tried it if I had the diamonds. I do not.
I mean, you're talking about the night guy?
No. The night guy we can bring up. I'm thinking about the
yeah.
reviving the governor, but I think it's probably
Oh,
too late.
Well, yeah.
That's a fair.
I don't have the diamonds anyway, so it doesn't really matter
I
if it
doubt
was.
it's been less than a minute.
Even if he like just died.
I gain back HP because that was my Hexblade curse target. Warlock level plus charisma modifier.
His final words are medicine check this night.
That was an interesting everyone rolling.
Heal.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Do I have a healer's kit? I do have a healer's kit. I'm just gonna use my healer's kit and stabilize him. Actually, I have spare the dying. What am I doing? Spare the dying. I don't even know why I have a healer's kit.
You're like pulling out the healer's kit and it's like, oh, and then you just snap your fingers and
Oh, is the commander, the like Lord Commandery person, the one who gives us orders, is their office near us?
yeah, you know that they would be down the hall.
I
but-
quickly go and check on our scribe friend.
Those final words
Yeah.
of grave concern.
Are there any windows nearby, or like, can we see tracks that left the room in the blood or something?
All right, so there are windows that look out over the city of Kalaman, but you do see okay, you can see in the back corner of the room, now that you are no longer imminently in danger, there was once a doorway that had been sealed off. You can see the frame of it in the wall, and it has been blasted apart, leaving an opening.
Should we be pursuing that way?
I don't like those final words that he said. I think there's something else going on here. Perhaps we should pursue.
And as you are having this discussion, that you, or those of you still looking towards the doorway that had been blasted open, see the ghostly visage of an elven woman. Oh, no, sorry. Not the ghostly visage. Sorry, I'm in a ghost mood right now. You see someone step out from around the corner.
Not a ghost.
Some of you... No, not a ghost.
Well, maybe a ghost.
Some of you will remember this individual. Thrag and Laffy. Give me... Actually, I can make these checks myself.
Doesn't that feel good?
Yes.
You're gonna make them in secret.
Um,
Like when you roll up on a site in Baldur's Gate and then something rolls but you don't see anything, you go, what the
God,
fuck?
it's the worst.
Bring everyone here. Give them
Okay.
guidance as they come.
So, you recognize this individual. But the last time you saw them, they were at a funeral. A funeral in Vogler. This elven woman is Lidara, and you only know of her because you remembered Nimoy speaking with her at some point during the night. She steps out of the doorway, turns to your party with a somber look on her face. She has this look of urgency and frightened. A sense of urgency that tightens her features. You must hurry. She points to the shattered remnants of the door behind her. There is a secret beneath this castle, one the old lord can't be allowed to possess. Quickly.
Are we trusting you on this?
Your trust in me does not matter. You've already fought his servants. Why would you stop now? Please, hurry.
There's a secret below? Is that what she said?
Yeah, she said there's a secret beneath this castle, one the old lord can't be allowed to possess.
The Old Lord. Who?
There's no time for this.
Can I make an insight check? Just to check the vibe.
Yeah.
Does this seem like somebody earnestly trying to help, or perhaps trying to deceive? Is what I'm looking for here.
Yeah, give me that insight.
14.
14. She wears a pained look of concern on her face. Everything about her demeanor makes you think that there is a great deal of urgency to what she's requesting. She seems sincere.
I know not who you are, but your sincerity shows through your eyes.
Which way to get down there? Is she pointing for us? In a
She
direction?
has just motioned into the doorway she stepped out of. The one that had hence been hidden, but has since been blown apart.
I'll move forward, and if you'll excuse me, and go to move past her.
Yeah, she steps aside and allows you through.
Let us see what secrets below have been held from us all.
And she will descend.
Frixens is gonna look down at Durston and say, I'm gonna be him for a while, and then will cast Disguise Self and make himself look like Durston. And then he'll say, maybe I can throw the guy off when I get down there.
Well, leave
And
him
then
here to rest
going.
for now. We'll speak to him later.
Laffy, just as to jump back to you really quick, because I know you took off to run down the hallway.
Yeah.
When you entered into the marshal's office, you saw it was unoccupied. And there's
No
no
blood
evidence
in-
anybody has been here.
Okay.
If you kill our
Should go back-
Velma, I swear.
Yeah.
She too is crucified by a sword and is like written in blood. Ha 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 ha.
All right. I'm gonna assume she's okay and run back to the team.
We've had so
And
few
they-
waifus. Why would you do this to us?
And now I'm completely confused.
This individual has directed us to go into the basement. Apparently there's a secret that the old lord would... Something cryptic. I trust her eyes. I'm going. And I just catch a Laffy up and I
cannot feel my face. I will follow you.
point to Durston. We'll be back for him. And yeah, going down.
I will follow.
All right. So, our party follows. Now, when you step into this hall, you see it must have been, at one point in time, or even now, a servant's hall. It is tight and narrow, and proceeds down a stairwell. You see that there are doors to the left and right that are wooden and old. They don't really attract your attention, however, because this hallway continues down yet another flight of stairs, one with a suspiciously purple glow that leaks up the hall.
Does anybody... detect magic, do we want that? Do we think that's good here? Should we know what this is? Is this important? Team?
Well, I'm assuming it's magical.
Well, I'm assuming it's magical, but would it be good to know the type of magic? Has it ever been good to know the type of magic? Not really. Forget it.
I had the buffalo go into it first.
Yeah. Get the buffalo forward. I'm assuming the fight was only like it was under a minute. I don't think we had that many rounds. I think I still have wagon wheels spinning around me for a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Now, let's see. So, does our party descend the second stairwell towards the purple light? It is
Probably.
leaking around a corner.
It seems a place to keep a secret. Purple light, kind of creepy. Something's down here.
Yeah.
Let us go. And
Josephine moves forward first, shield in hand, front forward, since that's my role
Oh,
here.
yeah. Frixus will have picked up his shield and gone back to one-handed.
Excellent. And we have we stabilized the knight and left him in the room, correct?
Yeah.
Is that what we wanted to do as a party? I could burn a heal to bring him back if we want. Or I could give him a potion.
We'll burn one of my heals because my heals are less useful than your heals.
Okay.
Um,
So we want him up and with us?
we
Yeah,
want him up at
otherwise-
least so random guards just don't show up and kill him.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's
He's in a bad spot.
let's have him with us. That's a good idea. So it sounds like a
We're the
laugh
only
he's
ones
healing
that know
him.
what's happening.
and we're
Yeah, I'm
bringing
gonna heal him
with us.
so you don't waste one of your better heals.
Okay. So we will bring him up. He is conscious once again. We're going to rewind just a little bit so that we're back in the room doing the healing.
Mhm.
Thank you for saving me. I am not going down there, wherever that is, and whoever that was. I have absolutely no interest in doing that. I want to go home. I am a long way from it.
You're liable to be killed if any guards end up finding out about this and then see you.
Well, I will just surrender and explain myself. Also, you can vouch for me. I was possessed.
We're going to be
by
down
whatever that
there.
was.
We're going to be down there. Maybe you should just hide, and then we'll come back for you.
I suppose I could just hide. Doesn't seem very... I'm going to go willingly turn myself in.
Oh, well. I feel as though...
Or, if nobody stops me, I will simply leave the city. Whichever happens first is what I will do. But, truly, thank you.
Yes, your name again? Durston?
Durston. I am just a traveling knight.
I will put out a hand to shake his.
He shakes your hand. He says, if you ever find yourselves out in Malgoth, and God forbid I've survived to reach it, ask for me.
Indeed.
I was just re-looking at his art. What happened to his scroll?
Yeah, where'd that scroll?
Where'd that scroll?
Mm.
Give me, actually, no, give me a perception check. See if we can find it.
Let's get back to our purple stairway right after we get that scroll.
Right.
See it, see it.
Okay. You do find the scroll easily enough.
I read the scroll as we start walking down the steps.
Does Thrag come, or is he enamored with
Oh.
this knight? Because we're... Yeah.
Thrag is definitely very nervous, like, are you truly a knight of Selenia? You're no longer possessed?
No, I'm fine.
And you are a knight of Selenia?
I am just a knight, not Solemnic, no.
Oh.
I don't actually know why I'm wearing this armor, but, well, maybe I should take it off.
Might keep you alive.
It might keep you alive. I am technically just an initiate. I cannot give you an order. I highly doubt the actual knights would order you to remove it.
No. Nope. I'm recalling now. My memories are flooding back to me. I am a Knight of Solemnia. I was traveling in the Dargard Mountains, delivering I was delivering supplies and orders to Melgoth, and then something happened, and now I'm here. I assume that thing must have possessed me.
Possession must fit you quite hard.
Yes, I truly have no idea how much time has passed between then and now.
Well,
Either way, my duty recalls me to Melgoth, but if you ever do find yourself there, please, ask for me. I owe you at least a place to stay and a warm meal, if nothing else.
understood. And I'd like to...
We should get going.
It would be nice if we could stay to justify the man's claim. There are a lot of dead, important people here.
Yes, we have. My head is getting stuck in the clouds. We need to hurry.
Yes. We must descend.
Now, Laffy, you hold in your hand the scroll. You note that it is slightly scorched parchment and is sealed by black wax with a rose emblem.
Oh, I hand it to Thrag. Be like, oh, I guess you should open this.
Wait, what?
It's got your symbol on it.
I inspected.
It is a parchment with frayed, ashen edges, and it is sealed by black wax with a rose emblem stamped upon it.
I will. He will very carefully remove it. Remove the seal.
Okay. You remove the seal, and you are cursed to read it.
You monster.
All right.
1
I was
second,
about
I
to
gotta.
say, like a Laffy knew it was cursed.
You,
Yeah, that's why she handed it to you.
you might want to read this one steps backwards.
Well, Laffy, you've made me open far too many cursed objects.
One too many?
This is the 8th time. I will not fall for a 9th.
All right, so you open the scroll and you see a small message burned into the parchment. It reads, actually, could I find this so I can also give it to you?
Yeah. I want art.
I mean, God, it's not going to have art. It's,
Oh, well, design.
but
design,
I can at least, I can at least post the blurb so you guys can read it.
Writing.
Writing, right? Ooh. Nope. It
Ugh.
doesn't even. Wait.
Wait.
I'll put record to chat. Yep, that'll work. Okay. It reads.
Cost and weight. That's all.
Wow.
That's all it reads. What if
All
that
right.
was it?
Well,
I want that to be what it reads, by the way.
wait, 0.
Like, wait, what does this mean?
That's been burned into the parchment. All right, but for serious though, burned into the ashen parchment. And for those of you who have played Sea of Thieves, you can imagine that black parchment with the burning ashen lettering.
Yeah.
People of Calaman, I exert my rightful claim as ruler of the province of Nightland. Submit or flee. Lord Lauren Soth, Knight of the Rose. Bum. Now I'm going to come over here.
The old lord. What the lady said. Yeah, history.
All right, Josephine. The name.
Josephine only knows.
Yeah, the name of Lord Soth rings true to you. You are aware of who they are. You are in the knowledge of that he is a knight and ruler. He was a knight of the Solamnic Order of the Rose. He ruled the province of Nightland, back when it was known as Nightland. The difference between
With a
this
K?
is in the current day, it is night as in night, as in
Mm-hmm.
it is nighttime. And before that, it was Nightland, as in the soldier.
Right.
You know that he was given an opportunity by the gods to redeem himself and prevent the cataclysm. But he didn't complete his quest, and as a result of that, the cataclysm occurred. You know that his failure contributed to the widespread disgust of the Knights of Solemnia, and his ultimate fate is a mystery, but his home, Dargard Keep, in the Dargard Mountains, is known to be a cursed, haunted ruin.
What's his name again?
Lord Lauren Soth.
Lord. Well, I don't. Well, we're presuming then that Thrago's reading this out loud. If we all got to roll.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
would.
Okay.
I'd be reading it out loud.
Lord Lauren Soth. Can that be true? He's been gone. How can... Well, this is quite strange.
And he looks to Thrag.
Your people should be very concerned.
I don't know what this means. Would I know who this guy is from
Mhm.
my?
I'm
Nope,
the only
you
one.
failed your
I'm
history
the
check.
only one who got to know.
That's correct. You failed your check.
Shit.
Lord Lauren Soth was the bringer of the cataclysm. The one solemnic night to fall.
He was the one that failed to prevent it, at least.
So the stories say. He was said to be gone.
Now he seemingly has returned.
Well, considering these were all undead, he might be of some same persuasion. We should go.
We should speak of this more later.
And I cape flourish down the stairs into the purple.
All right. Yes, and we flourish our capes as we descend down the servants' hallways into an abandoned, tight stairwell that leads to this mysterious purple glowing light. And
You know, failed to prevent the cataclysm, caused the cataclysm. I mean, it could be the same thing. You know, failing to prevent it is just as bad as causing it, I guess.
you step down around the corner onto yet another stairwell that descends into a catacomb. The walls are of well-constructed and well-laid stone. And that, I believe, is... Well, do you guys want to end here for the night, or do you want to continue into this dungeon?
I could do 10:30.
What's everybody think?
Do we
I'm
have
good.
20 minutes of worth of stuff that we could do, or would it just take us 5 minutes and we'd be in something that would take more than 20 minutes?
I'd say we have 20 minutes worth of things we can do. I just didn't know if you wanted
I'm
to
into it.
have this part of it be fresh tomorrow or next time.
That is also true. Being able to dip into it brand new. I'll leave it up to you guys.
Probably a good time to cut it.
Yeah,
'Cause
start
we
of a
don't know if we're
dungeon is a
gonna hit
good
a-
start. Of a,
Start of it, yeah. We don't want to do the first room and then forget, right?
All right. So in that case, I will read you the blurb for the first room, so you can have something to think about while we wait for our next session. A door frame, sculpted with somber knights, stands in an alcove along this corridor. The door frame was once sealed, but shattered bricks now lie scattered across the floor. Beyond the opening, a steep flight of stairs descends below ground. Violet light and the sound of crackling flames emanate from below. And that's where we'll end our session for the night.
Very Baldur's Gate. Yes.
Well,
Oh.
not very Baldur's Gate. This is not the Sword Coast.
Oh, I know, but the feeling is there.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us for this session. It's been wonderful being back. Congratulations on defeating Caradoc without anyone dying, even though I was worried about it when Thrag had to get popped.
Look, we're gonna do it ourselves. We're just gonna pop him down, pop him back up. It'll be fine.
You guys did a lot of damage to me.
What a wacky turn.
Yeah, that armor of Agathis definitely did some work.
Right? That was
Yeah.
insane.
But we will see all of you next time as our parties descend into this mysterious, once sealed off catacomb beneath Castle Calaman. And until then, see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye!